Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Newcastle bus commuters are being urged to plan their travel arrangements ahead of time today. The Rail, Tram and Bus Union is taking industrial action, meaning Newcastle transport drivers aren't on the job, which is also affecting school bus services. While the stop work is expected to end by 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, Opal card readers aren't likely to be functioning when bus services resume. Tony Mason from Transport for New South Wales says if commuters do have to travel into Newcastle, they need to consider using alternative modes of transport.
As Monday's industrial action will affect travel for many of our bus customers, we ask them to be prepared by checking the public transport apps and considering any alternative options that best suit their needs.
Hunter Valley coaches, Rover Motors and Port Stephens coaches are not involved in the strike action. Representatives from Hunter councils are in Canberra this week to put a range of local issues to federal politicians. Newcastle and Lake Macquarie councillors are attending the 4-day General Assembly held by the Australian Local Government Association. Newcastle Council has 11 items on the agenda, including social and affordable housing, climate change, constitutional recognition for Indigenous people, and a call for the federal government to ratify a UN treaty outlawing nuclear weapons. Lake Macquarie has submitted 3 items, including fast rail, hydrogen, and a post-COVID funding stream. Several major health projects in the Hunter can expect to receive funding in tomorrow's state budget. $22 million is going towards Maitland Community Mental Health Services, and $13 million is being allocated for a residential eating disorders treatment centre at Charlestown, the first of its kind in the state. Funding will continue towards the $835 million John Hunter Health and Innovation Project, as well as the new Maitland Hospital and Car Park and the $115 million redevelopment of Cessnock Hospital. Management at Lake Macquarie's Valentine Hydrotherapy Pool are asking for corporate financial support to help keep the doors open. The pool is facing an uncertain future due to a drop-off in patronage following the COVID lockdowns and soaring energy costs, which saw last month's gas bill tripled. The pool, which is run mostly by volunteers, caters for social swimmers, disabled groups, and is the training base for swimmers from the Hunter Special Olympics. While it has qualified for grants in the past, these haven't been enough to cover the rising costs of operating the pool. The Conversations with Thought Leaders series is hosting its next event tomorrow night, with talks from thought leaders at the University of Newcastle. The event will take place at the university's conservatorium and will include conversations with Dr. Tamara Blakemore, who will share her biggest successes and inspirations. Dr. Blakemore says it's a highly accessible event for community members.
This isn't a lecture or a presentation that you'd expect to see from a typical university event, but it's a way to share stories and ideas that I think will leave people really excited to see the role we all have in and we all play in shaping the human experience.
Singleton residents wanting to nominate for the upcoming council elections can do so from today. Problems with the iVote system at last December's poll meant dozens of people were denied a vote. The Electoral Commission sought a court ruling to overturn last year's result to allow a fresh poll to be held. Nominations close next Wednesday.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Knights faced a 10th loss from their last 12 fixtures, going down 20-18 to the Raiders at GIO Stadium. The side took the lead halfway through the second half, with skipper Kalen Ponga setting up 2 tries and playing the full 80 minutes. Knights coach Adam O'Brien says he is proud of the playmakers' efforts after not eating for days due to a stomach bug.
Doesn't get a lot of raps for his toughness, Kalen. You know, there's people that want to get stuck into him a bit, but I know... Well, I know and we know, the club and the players know what we've got with him, so I wouldn't swap him for anyone.
South defeated University 7-1 in the Hunter Coast Premier Hockey League yesterday with a hat-trick from Seb Rawlings. The match gives the Lions 5 wins and 3 losses for the season. Hunter cliff diver Rhiannon Iflin claimed victory at the Seine River in Paris during the Red Bull Cliff Diving Series. The win came in front of an estimated crowd of 20,000 and was Iflin's 14th victory in her past 15 World Series events. The cliff diver again defeated Canadian Molly Carlson, having won 2 weeks earlier in the series opener in Boston. And Central Newcastle saw out a 12-10 win over Souths at St John Oval on the weekend. The side took a 12-0 lead with tries from second rowers Dominic Murphy and Randall Briggs, putting Central into the top 3 of the Newcastle Rugby League competition. That's sport. I'm Jordan Regnis.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 1, 11, 22, 27, 34 and 37, and the supplementaries are 43 and 44. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.